Good afternoon, everyone. It is October 28th here in Iizuka for English 6C, Kyushu Institute of Technology. I'm very sorry if you can't hear my voice very well. I'll try to make it a little bit louder than usual because I don't have my AirPods in. I think the battery ran out on them sometime this morning. Very sorry about that. Okay, I have to take a little extra time today to explain what we're doing in Moodle for one main reason. This is class 3, but class 4, if you look down, will be on demand, which means that you don't have to come to this classroom to do all of the work that I'm going to give you for the class. It'll be on demand, so you can come to this room. The room will be open. If you want to sit here with your friends and talk a little bit while you're doing the work, that's perfectly fine. If you have no other classes in 4th or 5th period, fine, go home. You can do the work there. But I will not be here. My schedule has changed and I cannot be here next week. So next week, one more time, will be on demand. Now this week, just to focus on this week, you have the class description. Take your time to read that if you want. As I said before, I try to give you a Quizlet set every week that's related to the homework that you're doing. And your homework for this week begins with the chapter 6. Now, the Quizlet that we did last week will help you understand this homework. The Quizlet for this week is for next week's homework. So I try to give you the Quizlet set for the week in advance. In any case, your homework is now up, and the Quizlet from last week will help you with this homework here. Now, in between that is something called a shadow talking article, and I'll explain that a little bit more after we've done the other parts of the explanation. But I think shadow talking is very important. That's why your reflection this week is about shadow talking. I want you to watch this video all the way through. We're actually going to watch the video together, all the way through. And then the question up there, okay? Watch this video and write 2 paragraphs about how you think shadow talking helps you or doesn't help you, or it might be difficult for you. Now, don't worry, we're going to be talking about shadow talking this class a lot. That's why we have the article and the video and the reflection for tonight. Now, next week is on demand, so it'll be all up to you to do all of the work. There's going to be the homework answers from last week are right there. Those are in a folder. So if you tap, oh, that's right. They're not accessible until November 3rd, which is the day before the class. The class will be November 4th. But once it's November 3rd, you can open that folder and see all of the answers that were the answers to the homework that you were doing. Of course, there's another Quizlet set and more homework. This time it's the second part of chapter 6. Do the pages that you have assigned to you, take a picture of that, send it up to the assignment. And you have your first listening quiz. Now, let me explain about the quizzes. I've made these quizzes so that you can take them as much as you like, as many times as you want. So this quiz is only, I think it's 30 minutes. You have only 30 minutes to listen to the MP3 and to try to understand the questions and answer them. Only 30 minutes to take it one time. And let's say maybe you try hard, but you only have a score of 72%. Not bad, but you want a higher score. Okay, but take it again. Take it 3 times. Take it 10 times. Take it as many times as you want until it closes on November 11th. If you get a high score on the first one, if you get your highest score on the last one, it doesn't matter. Moodle remembers only the highest score. You can take it as many times as you want. If you want to try to get 100%, great, no problem. It's a good way to practice for the test. The test will have many questions like the listening quiz. It's a good way to learn English too, because you're listening again and again and again. Take the quiz as many times as you want until you get a score that you're happy with. Moodle will not look at your low scores. It will look only at your best score, the top score. The reflection this week, or sorry, next week, will be about another video. So I want you to watch this video and I want you to answer this question. And I want you to answer this question that I gave you here. What is difficult for you at making strong gestures and poses? So that question, answer that, put that into the reflection assignment answer field, and that will be your reflection for next week. So next week, you have your reflection, your listening quiz, your homework. If you have time and if you want to study the material for the following week, that will be in the Quizlet material for 6C. This homework has a Quizlet set for this week, 6B. The next time we come to class will be in class 5. That will be on November 11th. I'll be back from what I'm doing, and we can get back to work here in the classroom. I also wanted to tell you, if you look at the schedule, okay, the Tuesday on December 6th, I teach at a different school. I teach at Kitakyushu City University on Tuesday, so I cannot be here. That is also your midterm test. So that midterm test will be on demand. You can come to this class, you'll take the Moodle test, and that Moodle test too, you will have to make sure your computer is okay, because it'll be a Moodle test, it will be on the safe exam browser, make sure your headphones are good. We'll talk about that before December 6th, that's still almost over a month away, but that midterm test will also be on demand. As a matter of fact, so will the written test. The written test will also be on demand. You don't have to come to class. You can just do it at home if you want to, or you can do it here. But of course, if you do it here, there might be other people, and it might be hard to concentrate. In any case, you have a choice. It's going to be on demand, so you can do it anywhere you like. The written test is on demand, the midterm test is on demand, and next week is on demand. If you have any questions about that, you can always contact me at jdmcruz@gmail.com, or you can talk to me here at the end of the class. In any case, thank you very much, everyone. I'm sorry if you didn't, or if you weren't able to hear me very well from this recording. I'll make sure that I have my AirPods ready for next week. Thanks very much. Let's have a good class.